A Father's Love, Episode 12. The Helper. I rolled over on my bed several times throughout the night. The thought of completing the task set by Dad with a higher bar seemed so unachievable. As I stepped out to school in the morning, Mark was coming from the other end. He ran towards me as I smiled at him. "You don't look so good today. Something bothering you?" I just agreed to do something way above my level, and I don't know how to even get started, I said, forcing a smile. "Any way I can help?" "Not really. It's kind of personal." "Okay, no worries, but if you keep the details from me, I could help with some general things." I shook my head. "I appreciate the offer, but it's okay." Mark suddenly grabbed my bag and took off. "When you're ready to let me help you, you can have your bag." I never knew Mark could be so silly. "Mark, please, I can't run this morning. I'm so tired and I need to submit my assignment upon arrival in school." "Well, find me and tell me if you want to submit your assignment." Mark took off at top speed. I got even weaker as I bent down, not knowing whether to cry or laugh. I eventually got up and made my way to school. Someone tapped me on the back and pointed at a less crowded area. It was Mark. I pursued him so as not to lose sight of him. "What are you doing, Mark? I think I missed the deadline for the assignment submission already. Now I'll be missing the 5 points bonus mark for timely submission." I tried to compose myself as I was about to lose it on Mark. "I submitted your assignment before the deadline," Mark said sharply as he held on tightly to my bag. My body calmed down as I wondered who Mark really was. I definitely missed all the assumptions I had about Mark. It was like a different Mark I was getting to know. "Well, since you ask, I will tell you, but no backing out." I pointed at Mark, distracting him, and in the progress, grabbed my bag. "I'm all in." Mark raised his hands in surrender. "You know I made the initial selection for the Tomito Awards, right?" I gently sat down. "Yeah, I would congratulate you on that." "Congrats, man." Mark carried me without my expectation. "Come on, man," I yelled until some people started looking at us. Mark dropped me, and I covered my face for a few seconds. "You know, if I'd known you were this troublesome, I would have thrown that gift into the garbage bin," I said, laughing. "I would have thrown you inside the garbage truck if I knew you threw my gift into the waste bin," Mark said sharply, bouncing from side to side like a boxer. I laughed out so much. "You know, it's crazy, because I thought I would need to cheer you up, but you're really the one cheering me up. I just couldn't afford to see you looking like a mess this morning. Anyway, what's with Tomito Awards?" I gave a gigantic sigh. My dad showed the power of positive speaking to me. "Oh, that's cool. My dad makes me declare at least 10 times every day that I'm the best student." "Wow, you really are." "Anyway, my task is to declare to 75 people per day that I'm making the final selection for the Tomito Awards." I started feeling depressed. "Your dad is the coolest. I love him." Mark jumped up like a gold medalist at the Olympics. "What are you talking about?" Mark stood me up and straightened me. "Declare it to me." Mark looks more serious. "Look me in the eye." I tried to look him in the eye, but couldn't. I bursted out laughing, but Mark didn't move. "I'm waiting." I am waiting. I mean, making the list." "Are you serious?" Mark looked stern. "Are you serious?" I thought to myself. "You don't sound confident about it." "Guy, I'm competing with the best of the best in the district. Where's the confidence coming from?" "I couldn't care less about the best of the worst. I know you're confident, but you're comparing yourself, and I will not have it." I realized Mark is not joking. "I make the final selection for the Tomita Awards," I said loud. "Good. I can cover half, and you cover the other half." "Which half?" I looked at Mark, confused. "You declare to 37.5 people, and I declare to 37.5 people for you." Mark picked his bag and rushed off. I ambled to the class, and I noticed a couple of people that knew me looked at me and smiled. I walked into the class. "Dude, who's the psycho telling everyone that you make the final selection for Tomita Awards?"